I'm from San Diego, and I've probably been playing soccer since I was about 5, but I didn't start playing competitively until I was around 10. My parents put me in every sport you can think of. I played basketball, soccer, tennis, golf, softball. I tried it all, but soccer was one of the ones that really stuck with me. So my soccer career had a little bit of a rough start. I remember when I was about 9 years old, I tried out for All-Stars, and I didn't make the team. So I was really sad, and my parents didn't want to put me in soccer anymore because they were afraid it would ruin my self-esteem. But then I got a call from a coach, and it was like the 4th team at this club, and they just needed extra people. And one of my friends was on the team, so he basically offered me a spot without even trying out. So that's how my club career started off. And the next year I moved to the 3rd team. Then the next year I moved to the 2nd team. The next year I moved to the 1st team. And then I moved to a better club. That's actually kind of why I was put into sports when I was younger. My mom said she was afraid I was going to be a nerd, because as a little kid I just wanted to read books all the time. So that's actually why she put me in so many sports. She was trying to get me to become passionate about a sport, so I'd like to do something other than like school and reading. The McDermott Scholars Program is a program here basically that was created by Margaret McDermott, who is the wife of Eugene McDermott. And Eugene McDermott is the founder of TI, Texas Instruments. And so every year, a couple thousand people apply, I believe is the number. And you go through a few rounds of elimination. And then from the 60 at finalist weekend, they pick usually between 23 to 27 to become the next year's class of McDermott Scholars. There's a lot of benefits to the program. It gives you a really good link with faculty. I have a faculty mentor. We also have a whole staff, and they can help you with internships, study abroad plans. If you're just having some sort of life crisis, they're there to help. The McDermott program also funds you to go study abroad. They pay for some flights home, round trip, 2 a year, which is also very helpful. And as a McDermott Scholar, you're given access to lots of people in high places that a normal college student wouldn't be able to meet. Mrs. McDermott is friends with the head of the Arboretum, the head of the zoo, has connections with different companies. It's usually not too difficult to find a connection somewhere if you're interested in doing something. Oh yes, that's the most important part. The financial benefit is also full tuition, full everything for the school, and then you also get a monthly stipend. Each semester you're required to do 150 hours of activities, whether that's leadership activities, internships, or school activities. You just have to come up with a total of 150 hours. Luckily, soccer does count towards school activities, otherwise it would be difficult to meet my hours during soccer season. It's pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie, especially the first semester of freshman year. It took a lot for me to adjust. I didn't really have time to go into the McDermott office a lot and get help since I was always doing homework or practicing. I think I figured it out at this point. I just have to go to soccer, focus on school, and go to as many of the things that McDermott requires as I can. They've been very flexible though. They support me in my endeavor to play soccer here, so it hasn't been as difficult as you might think. I've discovered that as long as I stay on top of it and communicate regularly with both the McDermott staff and my professors early on, I'm usually able to juggle everything pretty well. Secret talents. Secret talents. I can do a clover leaf with my tongue, if that's a secret talent. Yosemite National Park. Veterinarian.
And why aren't you a veterinarian?
That's what I'm going to school to be. I'm neuroscience pre-vet, so after this I hope to go to vet school. Batman. I think Superman just kind of has everything given to him, where Batman's kind of the underdog and he like makes himself into like the person that he is. He's just like a regular guy. A 7? The shoelace necklaces. Usually about 15 minutes. I have it down to a science. Probably after I tore my ACL, Canute started offering me a spot on the team. The last book that I read was yesterday, actually. I'm trying to remember what it was called. A Trader's Kiss. That's what it was.
You read the whole book in one day?
Yeah.
Are you a speed reader?
I don't think so. My grandma always asked me that. I like read every word.